Almond Breeze is dairy-free and made with the finest California.
And breathe in and out. And repeat after me. I will have lots of opinions on the housemates on tonight's show.
I will have lots of opinions on the housemates on tonight's show.
And relax. We've come to the end of our journey. Roll VT. To Celebrity Big Brother's Bit on the Side, and it's Wednesday! I shouldn't be here on a Wednesday. Emma. Well, listen, what a show that was. There was so much to talk about tonight. Coming up from EastEnders to Elstree, and if I'm being honest, it's actually just filmed over the road. He's not come far. John Partridge is here tonight. There's John. Look, there he is. I'm sending him up to the reality gallery, and just to let you know, he's not on the buggy because we couldn't find the buggy today, so we give him a little mini scooter for health and safety. Also tonight we're opening up the CBB style file. Who's wearing a winner's wardrobe and who needs to put their puppies away? Stylist Darren Kennedy has been watching closely. Darren, what are the housemates saying with the outfits they've got on now?
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir to you.
It's getting very French in here.
Why?
Oh my, this like literally I was expecting loungewear, but take a look. We have got Breton stripes on Patsy.
Oh, they're in.
There she, and look, and the leg is over with Cammy. We had Breton stripes with Nadia up until about 30 seconds ago. She's since chucked it off and flirting ever so slightly. So it feels like love is in the air. And even Kavanagh has got in on the stripe action.
Kavanagh loves a stripe.
He loves a stripe. Who'd have
Who would have thought it? Darren, I'm looking forward to speaking to you a bit later on. We're going to go right through their wardrobes, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Give it up for Darren, guys. Love him. And our other guests tonight, Dame Bowers and Lizzie Cundy, are trying to figure out who they think will win. Any ideas, guys, what they do?
Patsy Kensit.
Yeah.
Bit of Callum.
Yeah, I reckon Callum's got a good chance. I reckon Michelle as well.
Got to say the pricey.
Yeah, but it's a bit weird, because obviously she's getting picked on by everyone here.
Oh, just because she
she's
loves a
called
banana.
her a loose woman. That went down a bit wrong.
She
I don't
is
know
a
if she
loose
meant
woman.
it like that, but yeah.
Oh, well, Alicia, no, that thieving the banana's done it for me. Patsy, Callum, pricey.
Lizzie, I asked you to pick one. She's so greedy, that Lizzie Cundy. But talking of wardrobes, Liz, you look fit.
Thank you, darling.
You look
jealous.
all right, Lizzie.
Thank you.
What about me?
Dane, I'll talk to you after the show. No idea. Listen, don't worry, they'll be back a bit later on. I'm going to be asking Dane if he's Team Pricey or Team Alicia, and that might get a little bit awkward. But first, it is time for tonight's news. It's Wednesday, the 21st of January 2015, and here are today's top stories. Now, after upsetting TV legend Keith Chegwin last night, I know, Cav chose the bathroom as the perfect place to come clean and apologise for his harsh words.
First of all, I apologise, right?
Okay.
I'm really sorry.
Okay.
I think you're fucking brilliant, right? However, although you don't realise you're doing it, and I know it doesn't come from any malice, sometimes when you do, you know, call me up on stuff or say I'm messy or what about you last night or little digs like that. No, when you have done it sometimes in the morning.
But Cav, other people do it, it's not just me.
I know, but maybe... I don't know, but I'm just saying...
Fine.
I'm just saying it's been building and building and building, and last night the volcano erupted, and unfortunately that's what I do. I let it build and build and build and build and build, and then it erupts.
Fair enough.
I hope somewhere in your heart or in your brain you know that wasn't the real me,
Okay,
right?
I do.
Okay.
I definitely do
and
know
I'm
that.
really fucking sorry, and I'm gutted that I shouted like that, okay?
That's all right, come here.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, don't even worry about it.
It won't happen again,
Okay.
alright? Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right, now either that was like, I know, that was either like a really lovely apology or a couple of awkward minutes for anyone who might not have been having a wee in the toilet, just, you know. But all good apologies happen in the toilet, as we know. Next, Patsy's need for hair dryers and straighteners turned into a lesson in mortality that Perez just could not.
No, I've got to have a dry head because I'm getting ill anyway, and I can't, you know, I'll end up on a nebulizer again. Have you ever known anyone who has pneumonia? It stays in your system for 16 years. I'll probably die of it, is what they said to me.
No, sir.
Eventually. That.
Stop it!
It's true.
Stop it! It's okay. Okay, I believe you.
I was really, really sick.
Don't say that.
I was really, really ill. And I had it close together, and they were like, and I don't smoke, never smoked, or anything. And so it's
Yes.
Give her some straightness, she might die! God's sake, big brother. Although, listen, I've got to say, Patch, she's rocking that beret. Darren Kennedy's going right on with the French. In other news, it seems Alicia's intelligence was in question again.
Probably this time I did do something with my laser.
Oh, that's smart of someone. Put that back in the fucking fridge.
No
No
way.
way. Why would they do that?
Some people are just thick as pig shit, that's why.
I was Alicia for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
I thought they would grow back.
I thought new chickens would come.
I thought the chickens would get the old ones and then the new ones would come.
how farming worked. This is farming.
Where do chickens come from? What came first, the chicken or the egg? The rooster or the egg?
Right, now, guys, I think that was extremely uncalled for. Look at them hatching their plans in the kitchen. That's enough to scramble your brains. Oh no, go on. I must admit, I did poach them jokes off someone. Callum was also a little excited when he woke up yesterday. Well, I say a little excited. Have a look.
I want to get up, but I've got some serious morning wood.
Got morning glory?
Yeah. Like
I had one as well.
Just like raging though, it's not. It's in no mood to just disappear.
Just think about your granny or your momo. Usually does it.
It's not too obvious, is it, Kev?
Huh?
Not too obvious, is it?
Well, it depends from the side. Put your hand in front of it. It's natural.
No, we're alright.
Push it to the side.
Damn, it's pointing.
It's the first time I've seen that. I was a bit taken by surprise. That was actually yesterday morning, and I do have a Morning Glory update for you from today, guys. I can exclusively reveal that even though Callum was sat on Cammy and Katie Price's bed this morning, and Cammy was stroking his chest, Pricey has confirmed that there was no Morning Glory this morning. But we will be bringing you the latest on that story as and when we have it. Very important. Let's cross over to our housemate gossip correspondent, John Partridge, for more details on today's activities. John, where are you? What are you doing?
Hello, how you doing, Gar? Well, this is very exciting. I'm at the nerve centre of CBB, and this here is the voice of God.
I know that booth. That's actually where you talk to the diary room.
All-powerful Oz. And I have to tell you, the voice of God isn't in there right now, but he was in there before, and he is fit.
Good luck to you!
He is seriously fit. And this is the nerve centre. Everyone's logging here, watching the housemates' every move. It's really exciting.
The reality gallery is literally like a dreamland of Big Brother, isn't it, John?
It's like CTU. I feel like I'm on 24.
I know, it really is. How are you finding the series?
I think it's been amazing. Amazing lineup, amazing housemates. I think it's been really televisual entertainment.
John, are we ever going to get you in there?
Listen, in another time, in another planet.
When the work dries up.
When I've got something to sell, and not just myself, maybe.
Have you got any gossip for me, John?
Well, yeah, OK, so today's task has seen the housemates yet again at each other's throats because they had to discuss topical issues which were happening right here, right now in the house. So you do not want to miss that.
Oh, that sounds like it's going to be a bit of a drama.
A real drama, worse than EastEnders, I should imagine.
Oh, I don't know if we go that far. John, get yourself down here, get back on that scooter. I think Darren's got a couple of words about the bewitched couple.
Are you responsible for this? Are you?
I'm not saying nothing.
We're going to have words.
Get down the hill.
Bye.
Bye, John. Give it up for John Partridge. And that's today's news. After the break, Dane Bowers and Lizzie Cundy have appeared from nowhere. The magic of telly, look at that. We're going to be debating all the latest celebrity Big Brother goings on, and John Partridge is racing back down that hill to join it. There he is. He's loving it.
Look.
Oh, so that's what they're doing with page 3 now.
Pants.
Oh, lovely. I'll see you after this break. I can't believe it. see Big Brother's bit. I'm really sorry. I've just got a burp. I'm so sorry. No, it's not. What was that all about? Perhaps like that. Right, let's find out what tonight's panel think of the housemates and Ick so far. And if I might say, I think they're quite simply the bomb diggy. Please welcome Dane Bowers, John Partridge, and Lizzie Cundy. I've been told we're not allowed to sing the song, so we'll have to pay you more money, Dane.
I've got to say, every time I'm on here, I earn at least 30.
You get double your fee, don't you? Well, listen, it was a really good show tonight, so let's talk about the twist. Parisi saved Katie Hopkins. John, were you surprised at that?
I was really surprised at that. I mean, I don't know why she saved it. I would have expected them to be coming to blows. I guess she's waiting to see how it plays out. I'd have got rid of her. I don't like her.
Really? Yeah, not a fan?
No. I don't buy it. All of this, you're coming in as Britain's most hated woman, then you're obviously coming in there with an agenda to show that you're not that person. But all we're thinking is she's not quite as vile as we thought she was. She's going to show her true colours because by the time you get Perez out, because Perez has to get out, by the time he's gone, she'll take over that crown. Just watch this space.
Well, by saving Hopkins, she put Callum up, and she said her reason for picking Callum was because she knew he would be safe. Now, Lizzie, we've seen stuff like this happen in the past, and it's backfired. Do you think that's do you think that's as safe as she thinks?
I have to say, I don't think Pricey should have done that to Callum. I think Kavanagh, it should have been Kavanagh. He's not entertained us at all, this Big Brother.
Well, we'll be talking about him later.
Apart from tonight. But, I mean, really, he should be paying Big Brother for board and lodgings. We haven't had a thing out of him. And then suddenly tonight he starts to have a go at poor old Checkers. But, I'm sorry, I think it didn't work. And you can see Callum, he's been so good throughout. He didn't deserve that. And, blooming Alicia, please.
Well, this is what I want.
Steal another banana, for God's sake.
Give her a banana.
Give her a banana.
Dane, what did you make of Alicia's reaction? Because she didn't take that as sort of on the chin as we thought.
Yeah, I think she's desperate to stay in there, isn't she? But the thing is, when you do that whole, I want to go home, then you've given someone a bit of ammo to use that as their excuse. But that excuse is always the soft one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And, and Katie, I think you can quite easily tell she didn't really want to put anyone up.
I think even though we'd seen Alicia say, I do want to stay, I think it wasn't until tonight when we saw that reaction in full, I think now we all realise, actually, she really does want to stay. It means a lot to her.
She's going to learn about new shapes. She's going to learn the alphabet.
It's true.
Especially with Ryland's shape of the day. We're not doing it tonight. But listen, I think it's fair to say that Perez's reaction to the tryst was a little bit cheesy. John?
No.
What was that all about?
No, I just can't even talk about him. I don't even want to give him any more time. It is.
What was that?
Hold on, you were doing that in the green room.
I have got no words.
What was I doing in the green room?
He's got a jelly baby up his nose.
He did.
It's anything. It's just anything, isn't it? It's just like, just stop giving him any more attention. But Katie always says that to her, but she's dripping. She's focusing more attention on him. Why would she? If she doesn't want anything to do with him, then he's going to do more.
He's getting what he wants.
He came in playing a character. He came in playing a character, and it went spectacularly wrong.
I think his problem is he
him.
thinks he knows what the British public want. He absolutely thinks he's Mr. Man. He thinks it's his show. He really does.
But this is the thing. Nadia mentioned that Perez isn't the problem, and that it's everyone else is the issue.
I don't know what
Nadia, unfortunately, I think she's batted with the wrong team. Let's just say it like that. She's gone for Perez, and I think that's why she's irritating the house and irritating everyone else because she's a good girl. I know her. She
exactly.
is.
I mean, I've met Nadia before. She's so excited to go in.
So
she's
excited,
but
she's picked the wrong person. She's gotten too involved in too many people's rows. She's not let them get on with it, and she sided with Perez. Now, Perez, seriously, what is going on there? And I think Katie Hopkins had a point with him in his underpants. What is that? I'm sorry.
I'm going to be talking to Darren about them pants a little later on.
Sorry, those pants.
I don't even know what... I can't call them pants. It was like a pair of tights.
I know.
They were Spanx.
He's got the David Beckham job, hasn't he, in the pants? Oh, no,
yeah,
but
I doubt it.
He peaked in the garden. He should have gone then, and I think it's time for him to go.
You
but
reckon?
the public, they're going to keep him in.
He's not going to go.
He is the entertainment. As much as we love him or loathe him, we're talking about him, we're doing the job he wants us to do. Dane, you've been in there. How easy is it to get so wound up to the point of breaking by one person?
I don't think it's that easy personally. I mean, we were in there, we didn't have many rows in our one. Our one was a very different house. This house for me has really been hard to watch.
It really is.
It's just been, it's nasty. You know, and it feels like there's a certain bit of bullying and you just don't want to be part of it. But he's just full of crap anyway. You know, he's crying 1 minute, he's kind of giving it the big and
he's dishing it out, but the second someone says something to him, he can't take it.
And he thinks he knows it. I mean, the amount of times he's called for his lawyer, but that's an American thing anyway.
Oh.
But calling for the lawyer...
But it's not just American. Get him off.
You know, the whole, he physically assaulted me, oh, shut up.
Yeah, but did you notice him change? As soon as Katie Price walked in, he changed. He went into someone else and he was all nice again.
But why would he do that? Why?
Because he's heard what people think outside.
There you go.
He wants to get in with Katie Price and he wants to stay, basically. All this
I think we've seen through that. Do we agree that he's like, I want to go, and you saw tonight's reaction when Big Brother was like, pick the most entertaining, and he was like, oh God, oh no, that's me still here. And then she was like, Katie Hopkins, he was like, I want to say, have we got any Perez fans?
What?
Go on, Brooklyn.
What?
Lizzie, Brooklyn Beckham.
I know, I thought it was him. How is mum and dad?
I know.
Oh my God.
You're a Perez fan.
I want him to stay till at least sort of another week. I think Nadia will go on Friday. I think she's just too much now. But I think Perez needs to stay because, again...
For the right reasons or the wrong reasons?
I think he needs to stay for the entertainment factor. I think if I was in that house, I'd want him out straight away. But I think he's the kind of person that is bringing that drama, and he's the first person we've all talked about tonight.
Yeah, but can I not say, do you not think he's bringing down people like Callum? Because I know these guys are outside. I've known
Listen,
Callum
you
since
know
he was 7.
everybody! I'm surprised we don't get you to book the show!
Oh, but I will next year.
Just from your phone!
But like you've seen...
But Patsy, you know, she's a great, fun, girl. But it's bringing her down. I could tell it's Perez and Callum as well. He's too much. When you've got a negative person, you know, you're out to dinner and someone's bugging you. It's like, and when they leave, it's a relief. That will be the house.
Let's quickly talk about Cav, because I think he was quite prominent in tonight's episode. Dane, you're mates with Cav.
Yeah.
You were on the big reunion in Fifth Story. Do you think his time in Fifth Story was a memorable time?
I'd say when he's the Cav that we just saw, he was memorable.
Well, let's actually let's see how memorable of his time in Fifth Story he was.
I did come back recently on a show called The Big Reunion. It was me, Gareth Gates, Kenzie, Adam Rickett, and this is going to be really bad if I can't remember. Oh God, that's a bit of a worry.
Over to you.
I mean, if
Dane, I'm not even going to say anything. Go on.
If I wasn't there on launch night and saw the original edit, then I'd be upset. But yeah, no. I do remember him in Big Brother. What was it called again?
Big Reunion. There's a lot of big shows on the telly.
There's a lot of big shows.
And to be fair, funny if I was talking to one on the team yesterday and said, unless you see him drunk, you're not really going to see much.
But he's not a nice drunk, Dane.
No, he's not the best drunk. I will be
Checkers.
honest. We did that to lock him in a change room and not let him on stage.
But this is the thing, you actually said when we were asking you about Cav, you told our researcher that you wanted to see him get drunk so we can see a bit of action from him.
I think it's funny.
We've seen it tonight. Are you regretting that wish?
No, I think it's funny. Don't get me wrong, he was either going to shoot himself in the foot or not.
Yeah.
And he's gone the wrong way.
Have you seen him like that before?
Oh, God.
Oh, God, did you not watch the Big Reunion?
No, God.
Oh, my life.
Yeah, no, but to be fair, I mean, I wanted to see him when he was more funny, because when he's had a bit of a drink, he can be quite quick.
He's funny.
Yeah, and in general on the show, we haven't seen him. He hasn't been very fun.
He can't even burp. He can't even burp. Please, what was that? Imagine him trying to do a fart.
I thought he was trying to do like a swan impression.
No, that was so weird. Look, bless
That's
Cav.
how they do it in Manchester.
Cav needs to
That's how they do
go.
it.
Cav needs to go. I really think Katie should
because
put him up.
you feel sorry for Keith, don't you?
I feel sorry for Keith. I think I do. I feel he's had a bit of a hard time. And do you know what? He didn't deserve that. And then he said, "Look, let's speak again when you're sober." And then he went, "Oh, it's like you're
Guys,
better than me."
I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to stop you there. We're just getting a bit of breaking news. I think we can cut live to the house now to see where Keith is. Where is he? Well,
hey!
There he is. He's on the fence. On the fence. Still sitting on that fence.
Oh.
You're like,
Checkers plays pop.
Exactly.
We love Checkers.
Let's just mention Katie Hopkins. I know you've been piping up about her. She said that Perez had more back fat than a blue whale. We know her views on fat people. John, you know her well, don't
Why
you?
would she say that? Why would she even say that?
What? I'm asking you.
She was talking the other night in the Dome as well about, you know, how she was starving and could just have some more food, you know, because then, you know, you like that. You want to be emaciated. You want to look like that. Apparently, that you've made a career out of saying it. I mean, you've made a career out of slating fat people. So surely you would like that. It's just anything. She just says anything.
She said that Perez because she's had enough of him. He's winding everyone up, particularly her.
Do you
That's why she said it.
think she's now doing what John says by sort of giving him that airtime and provoking him? Do you think that's the wrong move?
Well, it is in a way the wrong move, but I've got to say, she is
she's
trying to be the hero, and I
Yeah.
think it's working. Because look, Katie Price, they were enemies, they've become friends. It's working. Something is working. there.
She's manipulating that. She knows exactly what she's doing. She is
You got to
highly
remember,
intelligent.
there's no way she can ever think that nasty about everyone. She plays a character.
And I think she proved
gets
that on
paid
launch
good
night.
money
We
to
were
do it.
expecting her to come with them cutting insults, and it was taking her a little
No,
while
and she
longer.
tries with a
She's been
compliment.
genius. They've waited years to get on the show, I reckon, and now she's that big one everyone wanted to see. She plays her character because she gets paid to do it.
Well, listen, Dane, just before we end this debate, because we've got to go to the break, I want you to tell me what you think of some of our housemates by using these boards, OK? Now, for copyright purposes, and we are poor, we are not singing these songs, and don't you do it. No, you don't!
If I sing them...
So I'm going to say a housemate's name, all right, and I want you just to describe them just using them boards, OK?
Right.
So you've got a little look. OK, so first up, Michelle. Bomb diggy, OK. Yeah.
Be careful what you say. Be careful what you say.
Be careful, because they're rolling. Perez.
Oh, definitely.
Your mum. His mum. Yes. And lastly, I know he's grown up, isn't he? And lastly, Patsy. Patsy.
Oh, I'll go with that for Patsy.
Freak me, Patsy. Oh, yeah.
That's a good thing. Patsy in Lethal Weapon.
Good luck to Patsy in Lethal Weapon.
Okay, we'll give you that.
Give it up for these three. That was that. They are going to be back a little bit later when I'll be asking them who in the house needs to up their game and a load of questions like that. And I'll be finding out what you lot at home think. Coming up after the break, I'm going to be going into the closet again. 16 years old, that was. And opening up the CBB style file with fashion guru Darren Kennedy. Darren, who's dressing like a winner?
Welcome to my boudoir. Do you know,
Oh.
the winner for me is someone who always dresses quite cool, is a big fan of hats, and could possibly be in danger this Friday. But do you want to know my worst?
Go on then.
Take a look at your screen. I'm sorry, Ryan. We were looking for some tailoring, man.
Do you know what? They come up to me before the show and went, Digital, just want a photo of you for Instagram.
You know I still love you. You know I still love you, Ryland. Get the tailoring
but
on.
don't get you here, I'll get you on this morning, yeah. Listen, we'll be finding out a bit more about that after the breaks in a bit. Welcome back. Do not change the channel. This is not a brothel. Stay watching a bit on the side because we are packed full of chat about the celebrity housemates. Now, joining me in the closet, it's been a while.
Back again.
Back again. It's Darren Kennedy, everyone. We love Darren Kennedy. So listen, we are opening up the CBB style file to find out what the housemates' clothes really say about them. So first, we're going to do some quick questions based on tonight's show. Happy
Let's
with
do
that?
it, yes.
So first up, Alicia was talking about her fleecy leggings. Question on a lot of people's lips. Do you not get a sweaty crotch?
Question on a lot of people's lips. Do you get... I've never worn fleecy leggings.
Why would you wear fleecy leggings?
I don't know.
Are they fleecy to a point?
The fleece should stop at the top,
like
here.
mid-thigh.
Yeah. You don't want to go anywhere above that because that's just going to be uncomfortable.
Especially if you've got like a fully sort of blossoming lady garden.
Well, this is the thing, and actually, yeah. Well, you know, some people are into that, right?
Yeah. Well, like Callum said.
Well, he gets rid of it, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's true. We need to talk about Cav's shirt. I mean, Mr. Hawaiian Tropic over there.
Do you know what? I was actually, and I surprised myself with this, I was actually quite happy to see him in a little bit of colour.
You're going to lose your job.
No, do you know...
Look at that shirt!
Admittedly, it's not the best shirt. I personally wouldn't have chosen it for him. But a little bit of colour brightens up your life. Come on.
Yeah, I'm all for brightening up your life. I mean, look at the teeth. But come on, that shirt.
Yeah, but it's the best thing he's worn so far.
At least we've seen him.
At least we've seen them. It's the first time I've actually noticed them. A little bit of colour, a little bit of palm print in there. Never did anybody any harm.
We've done a couple of people harm, but we won't go there. We've got to talk about it. Perez's see-through sheer loin thing. What was that all about?
Just gross.
Yes. Oh, I can hear them.
Yeah, gross. I mean, they look like they were made out of
Look at
leather as
that.
well.
No.
Look at that. No one wants to see that. No one.
I don't think you can even call them pants.
They're not pants. They're like Airtex workout wear
I've
for
seen-
underneath the leggings you wear while
I've
you're
seen
working
some,
out.
you know, like funny pants.
Have you?
Through me life, yeah. And you know, like sometimes you get like a little like sheer panel maybe at the side, but not all over.
No, they're just grim. And actually, all the girls ran, didn't they?
Yeah, but
They
I'm a
saw
bit
everything.
worried. This isn't going to catch on like a trend, like the sort of schlong thing.
No. This is not going to catch on. And you know what? If anything, Perez wearing them means they're dead in the water, if you ask me.
There you go. Talking of Perez, at adoring Gina Rio, Gina Rio on Twitter says Perez has the style of a menopausal mother trying to act young again. Not mincing their words tonight, though. Let's have a little look. I did say at the beginning of this chat it's not like a brothel, but that music took us back. Where are we rating Perez in the style file?
Nowhere. Bottom of the charts. I mean, the man is just hiding behind his sunglasses.
Yeah,
Do you
this
know-
is really annoying me because I've said this before, when we were in there, we would get done in by Big Brother if we wore sunglasses indoors. I don't know why it's all right for them to do it now.
I don't know why he's doing it. And you know, it's always when he's at his worst. It's always when he's his most Machiavellian. I mean, let's face it, the eyes are the window to the soul. And nobody's hiding everything. And I don't like it because he's not being honest.
Them sheer pants weren't a window to the soul, let me tell you that.
He needs to cover up elsewhere. He's going around a lot in his nip, isn't he? Kind of half naked.
Yeah, like, I remember, I think it was like the second night, he was just standing in the kitchen in his pants, like, hi, like having a lovely time. Everyone's like fully dressed. Didn't understand why.
Needs to ditch the glasses though.
Let's talk about his launch night outfit because he's gone for the camouflage look. And do you know what I've noticed? I don't know if anyone else noticed this. When I was in the house, Spencer, again, hiding Spencer like a villain type, was wearing a camouflage outfit when he entered the house.
When I first saw him enter the house in that top, I kind of thought, you know what, camouflage is everywhere. That was quite military grade camouflage. But then
Yeah.
obviously the penny dropped because he went into that house ready for battle.
Ready.
The war is on. I mean, and he has just stirred it so much. And it says it all, doesn't it?
It does. I think it says a lot. And from experience.
He's like a G.I. Joe.
G.I.P.?
G.I.
Is that
Perez. I love how Katie says Perez.
Perez. Well, listen, ex-civilian housemate Toya of Mama Didn't Raise No Full Fame has said on Twitter, hashtag CBB Callum couldn't lead anything, let alone fashion. Toya. Still as strong as ever. I don't know if I'd agree with that, but let's have a little look at his fashion.
My passion for fashion, take a photo, feel my mojo. You look so good, my style is solo. When you can't walk, it's my passion, fashion.
Right, now, I don't know if I'm going mad. I think he looks lovely. I think his clothes that he wears, like that suit on launch night was lovely. And even his casual stuff's quite nice.
He is my best dressed of the house.
Oh, yeah? Well,
I mean, there you go.
Where'd you rank him?
Yeah, I think he's really owning it. You know, he's wearing clothes that, whether it's comfortable for lounging around, there's actually a sense of style to them. He's getting his guns out, which I think everyone appreciates. And, you know, launch night, obviously, he went in slightly tailored. Now he's gone for slightly more sports looks. Not keen on the hats.
Well, just what you said before the break about the hats.
Yeah, not keen on the hats, but
Not a
like
fan?
that's just a personal preference.
Do you think he's putting a lot of thought into what he wears, or do you think it's just a natural
No,
thing?
I actually, that's the thing. He's not putting a lot of thought into it. I think he just likes nice clothes and it comes to him quite effortlessly.
That's always
and
the
it
best
shows.
way.
It's like best. Don't you know it? Don't you know it?
Let's talk about the least dressed housemate. Now, I'm going to throw it out there. Cammy?
It's all in the name, isn't it, Cammy? Like literally.
Yes!
It's all
I
in the
know.
name. If I see her nipples once more.
Oh my! I was nearly blinded by one of them. Just when I was in the camera run, that can nearly come through a
your
mirror.
eye out, take
I
your
know.
eye out.
Let's have a look at Cammy's lack of clothing. You can't help but not look directly. It's like, you know, they say, like, when there's an eclipse, don't look at the sun. Like, wear them special glasses. It's like Cammy, you just can't help but look.
But they're her source of power. I think she thinks they're controlling the house. They're controlling Callum to a certain extent.
Yeah, is she doing this for Callum?
Do you know, I don't think she is, actually. I think she's doing it for herself, in a weird kind of way. But just, like, if Cammy ever sees this, just stop wearing, like, training bras for 12-year-olds, because you don't fit into them. And she's spilling out everywhere.
And that's from a stylist.
That's all I got to say.
Let's move on to Michelle. We've got to love Michelle, you know.
love Michelle.
She says it how it is. But she said, before she went in, I will deliver fashion every single day. Has she lived up to that?
She absolutely hasn't. She's let me down.
Oh.
She's let me down. She's let you down. She's let us all down. I really, really like Michelle. I think we've yet to see the best of Michelle. But I mean, come
it's
on.
a bit Julie Goodyear.
Isn't it? I mean, a leopard print robe, and actually she was wearing some camouflage print leggings with that. It's just not working. Now, her only little touch of glamour is the hair with the kind of red corsage that she pops
I like
in everything.
that.
Which is nice. And, you know, she wears these statement T-shirts for her gay and lesbian followers, which is great. But give us a bit of glam.
Yeah, do you think we're going to get it if she stays in?
I don't know. I would have thought she'd be just doing it on
I
a
thought
Tuesday
she'd be
night.
wearing like RuPaul outfits. Do you know what I mean? Like harsh shoulder pad with a light in the side and maybe a feather coming out of her ear.
Just something with a bit of something to us.
Well, time will tell.
She hasn't even worn a heel.
Oh no, she has worn a
Has she
heel.
worn
I've
a heel?
seen her sitting on them kitchen stools.
I'm fed up with the loungewear, that's all I'm going to say. The loungewear is everywhere. I'm over it.
I better be watching what I wear
Yeah,
all
well,
day
listen,
around here.
you've
Give it
been
up for
told.
Darren Kennedy, guys. Well done, Darren. I like that. I really like that.
You're welcome back anytime.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Coming up, there's more exclusive action from inside the house, and I'm going to be asking who needs to up their game right after the break. But first, fingers crossed that we're going to have an eviction this Friday, unless none of them walk. Here's how you can vote to save your faith.
This week, Alicia, Callum, Nadia and Perez all face the public vote. Who stays, you decide. From a landline, call 090 20 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. From a mobile, call 6 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. For Alicia, add 02. For Callum, add 03. For Nadia, add 12. For Perez, add 14. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in Friday's eviction show. If you're watching on Catch Up after that, please don't vote. Votes cast after lines close won't count. You can find terms on the Big Brother website.
Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's bit on the side. Now, earlier on today, my producers said, we're going to put some cheese up your nose, don't mind doing that. I was like, don't really want to do that. They were like, and then after your link, we want you to eat it. So I thought, without them knowing, I'll take a stroll over to the gallery and maybe get them to eat it instead. What do you think? This isn't planned. Let's see what... No, they've locked the door! No! Open the door! Open the door. I won't look. There you go. Hutch, can you see? This is Adam. He's one of my producers. Hutch, would you like to eat that now? There you go.
I'm okay.
There you go. Now, come on. You wanted me to eat it? You wanted me to eat it? There we go. It's time for an exclusive.
This has offended me. The thing you've done has offended me. Marching up there with the rule book. Now, you march up there with every rule book and you've tried this on every number of us, and I don't respect that. You've got a problem, you stick it down here. You take it like a man, you face someone face to face. You
I
do
would just
not
like
go
to
up
say,
there. Don't
can you
keep
stop
crawling
saying
up
take
those
it like a
stairs.
man?
Oh, is
That
it
is
everyone?
homophobic.
Oh, you're... I say I would
It
say
is.
it to Michelle. I would say it to...
Would she tell that to any...
Do not
Would she tell...
accuse me of homophobia.
Okay.
One at a time.
You just try and cue someone with homophobia. I've never known.
I'm gonna go.
I'm bored. I've never known anyone.
I'm utterly bored
All
now.
housemates sit on their seats.
No!
We're done.
No, I bloody well won't.
Nadia.
Give me something to talk about. I am not going over and over and over the same shit. No, but I have avoided. No, I am not a performing bloody bear. No.
Oh my god, this is so fucking stupid.
These maniacs, right? I will have a debate. That's it.
Oh! Don't turn it off! I'm watching that. Oh, I just want to keep it running. That's going to be in tomorrow night's main show. There are some big... thank you for the whoa. There's some big characters in there, as you've just seen, but who do you want to see more from and why? Dane, John, Lizzie and Darren are here to discuss. But first, Slineham1 on Twitter has said, I'd love to see more of Callum and Cammy together.
No.
They're so cute.
No.
And I'd love to see what would happen if they spent some time alone. Lizzie,
No.
the line of the night. You
Sorry.
know Callum, as you know
I
everyone.
Callum.
Go on.
Angie Best, his mother, has been in touch. Please, I've got to get a message to Callum. Just give it. Slip a note under the door.
Can't do that unless
of the
there's
Big
pigeon
Brother house.
managers to get through that now.
We don't want her. Cammy Lee, no.
No.
Have you seen her mouth when she gets angry? It goes up like a funny. She's not good. It's
I
not
can't
good.
talk about the mouth area, Liz.
No, not suitable for Angie Best, for mother.
I have to say that I
No.
want to go to Callum Best's finishing school because he looks
No, he looks
fit.
hot.
He used to be really skinny and like slightly thin, and then the next time you saw him, he was like bald with a great big beard, and now he's like fit.
And now
I'm
he's got a
like,
load of
break-
new hair.
Yeah, I'm like, break me off a chunk of that, and not just a square.
And do you know what? I've got to
Do
be
you know what I mean?
honest. When I knew that Callum was going in, I thought, like everyone else, you know, the Love Island reputation and stuff like that, he's going to be a bit of a lady, he's going to be a bit of a player. I think he's coming across as a right gentleman.
I think Callum's, in the last few years, I know Callum really well. Last few years, Callum's changed as a person. And I think he'll be the first person to admit he wasn't the best back in the day. But he is a gent now, you know. He's charming. What he's doing work-wise is good. He's kind of getting involved in the right stuff. And I'm really pleased with him. I think he'll be in the final.
I think he's coming across
I think Callum
really
definitely
well.
going to be in the final. He's grown up, he's been charming, he's been a gentleman. Even when he first walked in, he was so polite to everyone.
And you
know-
said to me earlier, didn't he come to your 21st birthday party when he was 7?
No, I'm not that old, darling.
What did you say?
You're going to pay for that, pal. You are going to pay for that.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, wait,
No,
I've got some sums wrong.
I met
Did you say
Callum
when you were 7,
7.
you went to his 21st
Yes.
party?
Yes.
Is that what you said?
No, I
Right,
met
yeah.
Callum when he was 7 with his dad.
Oh.
And there's a story, but he was a naughty boy.
But that's for
Callum.
another time.
But anyway,
We'll
no,
talk
he's
about that
lovely,
story
but-
maybe a little
No,
bit
he was
later.
lovely. He's lovely. He's always been lovely, Callum. But I think we've really shown how he's blossomed. He's really grown up, and he's doing
blossomed
wonderful
all right.
things.
Lizzie Cundy is
he's
Lizzie
blossomed,
Cundy
all
is
right.
like the phone book. She's got everyone's number. She knows absolutely everyone in the world. She knows you, who is watching right now. She's probably been in your house. Let's go back to Twitter because Mr. Shane Reaction on Twitter said we need more Patsy. I love her to bits, but there's more life in a carrot. I'm surprised that she doesn't nominate via the Ouija board. Dane, we saw a little more from Patsy tonight. How do you think she's
Yeah,
getting
still
on
not
in
enough.
there?
I think she's one of them people that I think it's hard to not like her. She's a nice person, but I don't know if she's a Big Brother person. I don't think she's that interesting to watch on this show.
Patsy is wild on a night
Lizzie,
out.
do you know Patsy?
Yeah, that's
She's crazy. I went to school with Patsy from the same area. My mum was best friends with her.
I just think on paper she's a great signing, you know what I mean? 4 husbands,
Patsy
2 rock
Kenzie,
stars, but
yeah.
then
She's
in
still
reality...
great. She's a lovely woman.
No,
I still think she could win it.
I think
she could
get
win it
Perez
because actually
out.
get Perez out, get some of the
Exactly.
bigger characters out, and she'll come through.
Patsy will shine as soon as Perez goes. He's bringing her down.
Well, let's talk about another one of the ladies. Before she went in, Michelle said that her... She said before she went in that her game plan was to win, and Katie on Twitter says we need to see more #CB Michelle. She's the ultimate role model, and the world needs to see more of that. Darren, we spoke about her fashion earlier. Let's move that to one side. Do you think she needs to do a bit more than she's doing in the house to maybe see her through to the final? Or do you think she's a shoe-in?
She needs to do more. I mean, again, she's a little bit like Patsy, isn't she? She's just kind of disappeared. She's kind of just biding her time a little bit, and my problem is I think her time might come before she's blossomed. She needs to step up to the plate. She needs to show us what she's about. I mean, OK, she's on RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm delighted. But, like, what has she got to bring to the house?
What are we making, Michelle? Yay or no? Pretty much yay. John, I hear we're going to be neighbours. You're making a return to EastEnders. We could go for a Nando's or
And I'm not going to tell you who killed Lucy.
Oh, that was my next question.
Not going to tell you.
He's told me. He's told me.
I have not. I'll get hung for
He
that.
will get
I
that.
tweeted it earlier.
Listen, out of all the Celebrity Big Brother housemates of all time, let's ignore the ones that have gone from this series.
Okay.
Who do you think we should put into the house to stir it up now?
Okay, that's a big question. But in the
I can hear a couple of whispers. I'm not going to say it.
I would put in Alex Reid.
Yes.
I would put him in because, listen, no.
No, that's harsh.
No, only because
What are
there
you
are
talking
two,
about?
as Katie Price always says, there are two sides to every story. And we've all heard her
I don't wanna hear
talk about,
Alex's.
we've all heard her talk about that. Well, why not? I'm sure why not? I think put Alex Reid in and then they can have it out and we can watch
I've got to be
it,
honest.
and it will
I will
be
quickly say,
fabulous.
like, you know, Kate's a good friend of mine. We
Yeah.
all know that. I'm sounding like you now. I know Kate. But I did
know
feel a
Kate.
bit bad. You know Kate. We all know that. Should we talk about you next day? No, but I did feel a bit for Alex Reid last night. He was trending on Twitter. You must think he's sitting there just having a nice little bit of dinner at home, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm trending.
Listen,
he's
I'm
having a
sure
right
he
now.
knows. I'm sure he knows what was coming. I'm sure he knows. But I just think put him in there, then they can have it out together because it's so one-sided. And also, Kate, we've heard you say that she's gone in. I think she's great, by the way. I think she looks great. I think she's gone in and
the
been
thing with
great.
Kate, she's
But
never
we've
frightened
heard
to
her
answer
talk.
a
We've heard her
question.
talk about that, and he's not
Alex
there
has
to
done
defend
so
himself.
many stories. Alex does stories on Kate all the time, and I think it's lovely that we can see Katie
I've not
Price
read 'em.
as herself.
I've not seen them stories.
Oh, I have. You've got to read.
Well,
like,
listen.
them stuff.
Apart from Alex Reid, who would you like to see back in Big Brother? Oh, here we go. Go on.
Yeah, even though I hated them, I think they'll
They
put
were
Perez
brilliant
in their
housemates,
place.
weren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll put Perez in his place, and I think they're just going to shut up the whole house, and I think they will show the true colours of everyone.
Hashtag bring back Spidey. Anyone else?
Jedward.
Jedward. Oh, I'm so sorry we ain't got time to come to you in your lovely waistcoat.
What's that mean?
That noise means that it's time for your quick fire questions, guys.
Oh my
So, are you ready? Yeah, I'm going to ask you.
nervous.
I'm going to ask you a series of questions. You've got to give me one housemate's name, no hesitation. We're going straight for it. All right? We good? You happy? We're all happy. Right. Here we go. John, who's desperate to win?
Katie Hopkins.
Lizzie, who's got the biggest ego?
Alicia.
Darren, who's the most annoying?
Perez.
Dane, what's 8 times 8?
64.
Good. John, who's the most annoying?
Perez.
Lizzie, who would you go out for drinks with?
Patsy, Callum, and Katie Price.
All of them.
All of them, mate.
Darren, who's the worst dressed panellist?
Please.
Because he's furthest away, Dane.
Oh, because he can't reach you from there.
You can't get me from there.
Dane, Team Pricey or Team Alicia?
Ooh.
Ooh.
I know, it's a bit of a hard question, isn't it?
No, I'd have to go Team Price.
John, who's your winner?
There is no fade to grey with this lady. It's Team Visage.
Team Visage. Lizzie, same to you.
Callum, Patsy, and Katie Price. I'm having the three.
I'll let you have a
the
threesome.
final.
I'll let you
Can I
have that
the final
threesome.
three?
Because she don't sit on that
Who's
fence
your
and keep
winner?
Chedward.
Callum's my winner in the style stakes, but then Michelle.
Dane, who's your?
I'd have said the same. Callum or Michelle. I think I'd like to see Callum win it.
Who's bugging? Yeah, I'm not going to sing it.
Yeah.
Enough to not to win it.
Obviously, Perez is too obvious. I'm going to go with Nadia because she shouldn't be.
Yeah. Give him a round of applause. He's done well. That was nice. I like that. Very, very quickly. We've got like 45 seconds before we just drop off air and something else comes on. Very quickly, Darren, who do you think's going to go on Friday?
I think Nadia.
Nadia, Lizzie?
I think it's Nadia. I'm sorry, she went for Perez. She's done it all wrong. I'm sorry, Nadia.
John?
It's going to be a full house, Nadia.
Yeah, Nadia.
What do we think? God, that's strong. Why do you want to get her out so much?
She's just completely gripped herself to Perez, and I think she's probably quite a lovely person, but I just don't think she realises what's going on in there at all.
She needs her own opinions. She doesn't need to stick up for everyone else. She just needs to...
She's dull and self-righteous.
Yeah.
Is anyone liking Nadia? I'm going to try and balance it out. No. I tried. I like her. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well, brilliant show tonight. That is it for tonight. A massive thank you to all of my fantastic guests and our audience tonight. Lovely audience. I don't know where the red jumpsuit's gone. Emma is here tomorrow and...
You're going dumb, bitches!
It's the return of Frenchie! Kay Adams, Richard Blackwood, we're here with her, and Dr. Dancer's back. See you Friday. Night, night.